What we have here is a Hunter Innova, model 25701, 44-inch, from 1991. This fan was new in its box. Look here. Wait, faux granite switchblades. Cool. And here we have the actual fan. Like I said, this one dates to 1991. This was, I believe, the introductory year for the Innova. I may be off by a year, could have been 1990, I'm pretty sure it's 1991, whatever. It has reversible gloss white faux granite blades. In other words, bullshit granite. Because there's no way in hell this is real granite. Oh no, they either snap off instantly or droop down like a wilting flower. So this fan has a 172 by 12 millimeter spinner motor in it, blade pitch 12 degrees. So effectively, what they did here is simple. This fan originally came in two sizes. It came in 52-inch and 44-inch. Now 44 is the most common size. This is the one we usually see. There are 52-inch out there too, in like a granite color and a textured white and a different blade tip. We've never seen them in the wild as far as I know. They are, let's just say, pretty rare. So yeah, the Innova came in a bunch of finishes. In 44-inch I know it came in white, with white over faux granite switchblades. Came in brushed chrome as seen here, with polished chrome accents, white / faux granite. It also came in copper with a brass accent, with, I believe, walnut to oak blades. And it also came in antique brass, but I don't know where the hell that was sold because it wasn't listed in the catalogs. So, But anyway, this fan actually lasted quite a while. It lasted into the early 2000s. I think the last finish it was available in was white. This is one of those super contemporary models they had in the early 90s. Now remember when I said this was available in 52-inch? Well, yeah, same 172 by 12 was used for that. So basically they used the same motor for the 44-inch, which means you might have something that flies. So let's get a little closer. Here is the light. Uses two 60-watt bulbs, although I squeezed a 100-watt LED in here just because that's what I had lying around. So, mirror. Yeah, nice, pretty bright fan. I remember seeing this at Kmart. Kmart sold the Innova back in the 90s. I remember going to one. Let me turn that light back off. I remember going to start with low speed actually. Yeah. I remember going to a Kmart in the early 90s. It's gone now. But it had one of those original cloud displays that Kmart's had, where it was a hanging cloud. But it looked like it was a very thick cloud. Like it had drop ceiling tiles on it and everything. And yeah, this was the original display that Kmart had before they went to the shelf mount or the shelf integrated beige displays with the channel down the center. Alright, so it was on one of these clouds. It had no blades on it for some reason. The cloud also had no power to it. It was off. It was shut off, so, But, yeah, this was the original display that they had. I feel like this came about in the 70s, maybe the early 80s. I don't really know when Kmart started selling ceiling fans, but it was quite a while ago. But anyway, so yeah, they sold this. They sold a few interesting fans in the 90s, actually. Not just SMC, not just this or that, but they had Hunter and a few other brands. And they had some random unique items. This was before Home Depot and Lowe's. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, Home Depot and Lowe's had their own, store-specific brand or models, sure. But Kmart has got a lot of special order stuff, too. Just random stuff. Which I thought was pretty cool. So on low speed, this thing is pretty fast. Which is not surprising considering the motor size. So, yeah. But, yeah, I always thought these were cool. And then I found one new in the box, and I was like, ooh, goody. And it's chrome, which is even better. Because white is okay. But this, yeah, shiny and chrome. Shiny chrome! Oh yeah, note the fan pulls. You switch into macro mode, and I will show you. Yeah, you have one. You get one for the fan, and you get one for the light. I think that's pretty cool. Oh yeah. So let's now go up to medium speed. Now, interestingly enough, the medium speed on this is more akin to a high speed on, say, a coastal breeze, or I mean, fecal breeze. It's close to high compared to a few other fans. Like it's a medium high, kind of almost high, not quite there high. So I mean, yeah. I also remember Kmart selling the Graton. Like they had it sold at Kmart for whatever reason. They were very weird. Now the high speed. Alright, now it's moving a ton of air. Which, again, should surprise no one considering that we have a 172 by 12 driving a 44-inch span. So basically, all of Hunter's newer 44-inch fans, alright, like the Beacon Hill, the Brighton, so on, the Bayport, and so on and so forth, those sorts of things, all have a 172 by 12. And they all perform the same way, which is good. Very good. So this one is on par with those. Wobble it's there. It's really more of a shimmy. It's barely noticeable, which isn't too bad. The reverse switch is on the side of the housing, side of the light housing. Yeah, this is a 3-position installer's choice canopy. Which means it's basically dual mount. And of course it can slope a bit, so but most dual mount fans can do that. The installer's choice canopy was brought about technically in 1988, but it didn't really hit most of the fans until 89. Prior to that, it was just simple ball socket, and that's it. That would be a much better low speed. I almost feel like I should try to modify this, give it a lower capacitor value, and a 4-speed pole chain, and then I'm sure something good would come of it. I wish more companies had done 4-speed pole chains. Casablanca started doing it in the mid-late 2000s. And Hunter even did it with a few fans. But this would have been a prime example, or prime candidate for 4-speed. Just because of how the speed range is, how fast it is. When I got this thing, and the box was open. Alright. The blades were out of the cellophane. That's about as far as I got. Everything else was still sealed. I guess they got, oh, I don't like the blades. Let's return it. Or let's just hold on to it. Whatever. The bearings are good right out of the box. They didn't really even need to break in. So that's always good. Anyway, well, there you have it. A brushed chrome Hunter Innova.